Hey y'all, so this is going to be episode 2 of me getting 1% better every day slash every week. So I just wanted to share with y'all three of my big picture goals. And when I say big picture goals, that means like I'm sure y'all know that means like long-term goals. Goals that are very big, that are going to take a lot of time, effort for me to achieve. So I have a lot of goals, a lot more than this, but these are three that I feel comfortable with sharing right now. So the first one I have down is getting my dream body. So my size is 3 plus. I've been that size for a long time now. So I have to. I'm plus size woman. Um, and I'm 5'5". So I just don't like the way that looks. I want to be slim. I want to. I'll be honest with y'all. I want to be eventually be a size small, small or medium. I think small. I want to be petite. I want to be. Yeah, I want to be a small woman. So I want. Right now I weigh about 230. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but that's literally my been my weight for the past, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 years now. Right about 230. It might be like 227, 231, like right at 230 basically. So I want to get down to 135. Um, and that's actually a good weight for my height. Um, I want to get rid of these large arms that I have. Um, I want to be in shape. As far as my chest, I would like to remain at least a C, because I know a lot of women when they lose weight in their chest too. Um, yeah, that's my dream body. I want to be a small woman, small short woman. I guess 5'5" isn't that short, but yeah, I want to be a petite woman. If you think of Kerry Washington, she's a very slim woman, something like her, or let's see, Sierra, somebody like that. That's the body type that I would like to have. I want to be in shape. I want to be fit, Um, and not just because of looks. That's part of it. I want to be able to run marathons. I want to be able to run or jog. Probably I don't want to run. Let's be for real, but maybe like jog marathons. Jog 3 miles. I want to be able to go hiking without having to struggle with breathing so hard. I remember the last time years ago when I took a hike. Child, I thought I was gonna have to call the ambulance. I didn't know it was gonna be like a hike. But I want to be able to do stuff like that, activities, fun stuff, without feeling like I'm about to pass out. So yeah, get my dream body. I have a long, long way to go, but I'm gonna get there. The second thing I have is read a new book every 2 weeks. I won't. I'm gonna try to start this goal at the beginning of 2026. I told y'all I enjoy reading. That's like a hobby of mine that I have now. But I'm a slow reader, and I have like, I want to say at least 7 to 10 books on my TBR list. If you don't know, that means to be read. Um, and for some reason, it takes me a minute to actually pick up the book and get into it because I'm too busy scrolling on social media. That's why. So next year my goal is to read a new book every 2 weeks, because I thought about my budget, and being realistic of what I'm going to be able to do. I think that I could be able to read a new book about every 2 weeks. I think that will be realistic for me. Um, so yeah, that'll be 48 books for the whole year. 2 books a month. Some people that I follow on TikTok, readers, they read a new book every week. They read 5 books a month. They be reading like a lot, and they have like jobs and stuff. But that's wonderful for them. I know for a fact that's not going to be me, especially with my schedule and stuff. That's not going to be realistic for me. I want to read. I read to enjoy. Reading is not supposed to be a chore or something that I have to. I really read because I enjoy reading now. But I need to take more time for it. So yeah, I want to. I think that'll work for me. A new book every 2 weeks. So number three I have is buy a new car. Not necessarily brand new, but I want to buy a car in cash. So I don't have to explain to y'all probably why that is a long term goal. So my second goal, reading a new book every 2 weeks, I'm trying to slowly work into that, like making it go like to read at least 1 hour every day. But I think I might change it to like 3 chapters. Like I think I'm going to change it to where I'm wanting to read at least 3 chapters every day. Then eventually maybe 5, something like that. So that's what I'll do next week. Um, yeah. So I want to give some examples of kind of examples of getting becoming 1% better every day. So y'all can get like a better idea of what it is in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Now this isn't like a black and white example, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna say, okay, Beyonce, right? So I remember when I was watching this documentary. I can't say that word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. A documentary on Beyonce when she was shooting. She was practicing for her video she made like 20 years ago, Baby Boy. If y'all ever watched that video, Baby Boy, the music video, and there was a scene where she did like a little dance break. It lasted maybe 20-30 seconds, right? It was some intense belly dancing and stuff like that, right? And she practiced all day. She practiced 12 hours straight trying to get this dance down packed, right? She didn't get it right away. And we all know Beyonce, in my opinion, she's the greatest entertainment alive. But she still had to practice to get that dance perfectly, right? So when the final product came out, which was the music video, we saw her do that dance, and it looked like she did it with no effort, right? That was the big picture. That was her big picture. Her big goal was to get that dance down packed. And you would think, oh gosh, she did that so easily. You know, I wish I could do that. She makes it look so easy. But if you didn't watch the documentary behind the scenes, you wouldn't know that she put so much effort into getting that dance down packed. And I just want to use that kind of as an example of the 12 hours that she spent learning that dance. The more she did it, the more she got better at it. She kept going. She kept going a little bit at a time. She kept going. She wasn't a pro at that dance when she first started it. But she kept practicing. She got 1% better. She got, maybe not 1%, but y'all know what I mean. She got a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better till she finally got it down packed. So I just want to use that as an example of becoming 1% better every day. I know it's not the same thing at all, but you get what I'm saying, you know? Or if you look at some of your favorite professional athletes, you know, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. I don't watch sports, but I know them. You know that I'm sure, even though they're probably naturally great athletes, there's no telling how much practice that they had to do to get to the point where they became who they are right now. When they became the legends that they are, you know, I'm sure it took so much out of them to become so good at, you know, playing professional basketball. When people used to go watch them and stuff, they make it look so easy, you know, but that took practice. You know, it took practicing every day, getting better and better every day. Or if you look at these people that, you know, lost a lot of weight, the people that lose a bunch of weight and the weight stays off, they lose the weight slowly. You know, I've seen people that go from 300 pounds to like 145 pounds. I personally know 2 people that lost a lot of weight, like at least 100 pounds, right? But they went hardcore. They changed their lifestyle completely. They went from eating like whatever they wanted, fast food for like lunch, dinner every day, to eating super healthy. Something in them just clicked, I guess. So they lost the weight. This was like 2 years ago. But guess what? Both people that I know gained all that weight back. And because some people, you have to do a little bit at a time. That's what 1% better means every day. And I think there's a study, don't quote me, but I think there's a study that shows people that lose like a lot of weight, the people that do it slowly but steady, they keep the weight off. Most of them. I'm talking about the people that do it naturally, not the people that get surgery, but the people that lose weight naturally. The most the people that are successful at losing weight naturally, most of the time, they and keeping the weight off for like the rest of their life, they lose the weight slowly. They might lose 2 to 3 pounds a week. They do it nice and slowly. They treat it like it's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm not sure the science behind that or whatever. You could look it up, but yeah. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm gonna share out my goals for this upcoming week. So I should have wrote down stuff, but I'm gonna continue to drink 2 bottles of water. When I say bottles, I mean this. This is a 32-ounce water cup. So I already drank half of it today. So basically I drink 2 of these a day. So that amounts to 60 something ounces of water every day. And y'all know my ultimate goal is to drink between 80 ounces to 100 ounces of water every day. I've been doing really good with the water thing, no problem. And I noticed the more water I drink, the less soda I drink. Right now, I don't even drink soda. I drink 1 soda a day, and that's about it. Yesterday, I didn't even drink no soda at all, because, y'all, I can only drink so much. So, I can only drink so much. So my bladder can only hold so much, So the more water I drink, the less soda I drink. And this part has not been difficult for me. So I want to continue to do that. I'm going to start reading at least, I'm going to say 4. I want to read at least 4 chapters a day. Continue to make my bed every day. What else? Eat a healthy snack. I want to eat like a healthy snack that's kind of high in protein every day. So this past week, one of my goals was to eat a healthy snack every day. I've been eating an apple, but I want to eat a snack that's kind of up there in protein also. A snack that's healthy and is up there in protein. What else? I think that's it. That's it for now. So those are my goals for this coming week. I'll upload this video probably on Monday. And yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.